Hey guys, it's Poochie. Come on in and pop a squat. That means have a seat, pull up a chair, etc. Whatever. Let's get into this video. It's a reseller reaction mashup video where we kind of watch someone else, another reseller together. Today it's going to be James from My Boring Reseller Life. I really love James. Not only is he a dog lover, which I have 7 rescues, so I definitely have a soft spot in my heart for dog rescuers. But he kind of blows up the theory of the sell-through rate theory. So what do I mean by that? All the resellers now talking about sell-through rate. You got to have a sell-through rate, sell-through rate, sell-through rate. Well, James kind of recycles stuff that may not have the best sell-through rate, but eventually it's going to sell. So he's keeping stuff out of landfills. I got a lot of respect for that. And he's selling some really cool stuff. So let's dive in and have a look with James. He's going to unbox a box or a few boxes that he's had for 12 years in storage. So what goodies are we going to find? Let's find out. 12 years in storage. James has his house, I think the basement of his house, that has all sorts of inventory, all the stuff he has on eBay, as you can see in this picture. I mean, look at all the goodies. Are you shopping? Because I'm shopping. I see Nike Air Jordans. I see toys. I see CDs. I see baseball hats, more shoes. I see all sorts of stuff. So James does the kind of volume approach to eBay. Now, what do I mean by that? That means that his store is about 50,000 items. It might even be more by now, by the time I'm watching this. In fact, I probably think that it is. But he has a huge store, and he sells stuff. I always say, don't sell stuff for less than $5. Don't sell stuff for less than $5. But if you have like 500 cassette tapes, they don't take up much room. You didn't pay for them because they're in storage or they're yours. Sell them. Volume, you can sell in volume also and make a lot of money. So let's get into James's video. He usually starts his videos, this is going to impress you hopefully, with, hello fellow humans and resellers. It is I, James, 22 years selling on eBay. I've watched a few of James's videos, can you tell? So let's get into it. Hey James.
What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? So, since I've been doing this 22 years, I have storage areas filled with merchandise that I have bought over the years and never got to. I just pulled 2 boxes out of storage. One looks like it's got sealed cassettes in it. Oh my, bonus. Sealed cassettes in 2024 they're going for a lot more than they were when I put them in storage. So that's one reason why I have so much in storage is I bought a lot and things go up in value over time. But this top box here, I saw some cassette sealed. I'm like, okay, grabbed it, but I'm noticing a lot more in it than just cassettes. So I'm like, let's turn on.
So like James and his wife go out and do like shopping. They shop the bins. I know his wife gets a lot of hats at the bins, which is awesome. But he has like 5 storage units that are full of inventory. So, I mean, once you have that, it doesn't really matter what you sell things at because you've already paid for it. You've already sold some of it to make your money back. So now you're into the profit of it. So you can sell stuff, and if you store it for a while, a lot of it goes up in value. I've noticed that. We bought some Pokemon cards at Sam's Club just a few years ago, and they were in a tin and spent like 20 bucks each on them. We tried to sell them. They didn't sell, so we kept them. They got lost in, you know, the one of the multiple warehouses we have, and pulled them out, put them on eBay. They sold for over $200 each just in a few years. So some stuff really can rocket up in value if you just hold on to it for a while.
On the camera before I even look in it and see what we got. So first we'll just pull out the cassettes. Those are not sealed. Eagle's Greatest Hits sealed.
He's got sealed cassettes.
That's not sealed. Clark Terry sealed.
Yeah, everything is worth more when it's sealed.
Another one of his. Look at the dust on that.
Wow. He's had that a while, huh?
Modern English single. Let's see, on the classical, or a classical, and marketplace, whoever that is, sealed. Okay. I'll pull the big thing off the top first. So it looks like we got a vintage puzzle here.
That's 50s or 60s, just based on the kids, what they're wearing in the clown.
Madonna, ABC Music for Beginners. Oh, cool. It's a songbook, tab book for Madonna.
So a lot of vintage songbooks, okay, can sell for a lot of money, especially when they are very popular artists like Madonna. So what he has in his hand could be worth quite a bit of money.
Pretty small. Usually they're bigger. Oh, that's cool. Classical VHS normally do well as love my train videos, as you can probably see in the background playing on my bit.
See, he's saving stuff from landfills. So a lot of people don't understand that a lot of this stuff, like old cassette tapes, old VHS, a lot of it would go to landfills if it weren't for guys like James grabbing it up, right, and reselling it, finding homes for it all. He's kind of like the island of misfit toys. Remember from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Yeah, so he's finding all the misfit toys that would normally end up in landfills, like, old cassette tapes. Wait till you see the covers on a few of the cassette tapes he pulls out.
Big TV. So always grab all train videos. Here's another one. So those usually sell pretty okay.
Old train videos.
Looks like I got a stack of VHS-Cs here. Dust.
Unused. Those sell unused
Looks like
videotapes.
I've got a
And also
Nintendo game
cassette
without a stick.
tapes.
And a Game Boy. Green Game Boy Color. Let's see if it works or not.
See, that would have ended up in a landfill. But he kept it, and now he's going to find a home
Got
for it
some,
with somebody who's going to appreciate it.
Sealed baseball cards. Leaf baseball cards. These here. 18 baseball cards in each. New for 98. So 98.
So
It's
again,
probably not going to be worth much, but I got a lot of them.
right. So in 1998 Leaf baseball cards may not be worth that much. They may be worth nothing. But since he has them and they're sealed, they're going to be worth more. There's going to be rookie cards. There's going to be Hall of Famers in there. But sealed is the key word.
Very good. Ooh! I didn't know I had any of these left. I don't even know what I got in storage. So here's Tiger Wrestling. And then we've got
that's
Return
cool.
of the Jedi.
Cool.
No, both missing the backs.
Yeah, I used to have that
that's all
football
right.
game, man. I knew what 2 buttons to push to have a touchdown every time.
Boom.
Push them at the same time.
TI-82. And this is TI-80. No, this won't be an 84 either. It's probably 82 also. Yeah. 82. The 84s sell pretty quick. I'm not familiar with the 82s. We'll see.
So guys, I want to tell you that all this stuff has a 100% sell-through rate at the right price. Okay? Everybody now talks about sell-through rate, sell-through rate. If he wants to price them, whatever he wants to price them at, they will sell. They will have a very long sell-through rate, some of this stuff, potentially. But he doesn't mind. I mean, you see he's got a huge inventory of stuff that's listed on eBay, sells stuff every single day, sells a lot of stuff every single day, sells a lot more when eBay, the site isn't broken down. He also talks a lot about that on his videos, issues with eBay and little experiments. I know he did a promoted listings experiment where he turned off all of his promoted listings. So His channel is really good to check out if you are a big time seller on eBay and you want to learn and find out what's going on with eBay. He does he gives a lot of good advice for selling on eBay.
So 2 of those. We got a Sony Walkman.
Sold one of those new sealed for over $400
Audio box
several years
CD,
ago.
and a Philips CD player.
Again, several years ago, those would have ended up in a landfill.
We got a French Connection on beta.
Beta tape. How many of those do you see?
Dr. Slingshot Amboy
Betamax.
Dukes on 8-track.
8-track.
Self. No down payment. A 12 audio CD program.
Random stuff, guys, that he's going to make money on, and
got
he's saving it
Yoshi's
from
Cookies.
landfills.
We got New Moon Twilight card game.
You know, Twilight was
That's
like
from
15
09.
years ago.
Great Balls of Fire.
I feel old.
Jerry Lee Lewis CD in a tin. What's in the box? From Boast Enterprise in Hicksville, New York.
Hicksville, New
Edited
York.
Dr.
Okay.
Arthur. Must be golf balls. The first ball you can cut stroke.
Okay. So,
Some,
golf
golf
balls. Vintage
Okay.
golf balls.
That makes sense going to a doctor.
They look
Got some
mint
money, so
and in the
you-
original
you
packaging
probably
and in the
golf, right?
original box.
Got some video game booklets here. Jurassic Park,
Okay.
Mortal Kombat.
Video game books may not sell for a lot, but they do sell. They do not take up very much room, and they do sell because how many of us know that, I mean, my kids were constantly, where's the instruction book? Where's the little booklet? Well, I don't know. They end up in different cases and different, whatever. Something got spilled on it. They all get ruined. So this stuff is worth money.
Sonic. Mario Golf. Chicken Little. And Madagascar. Canon. Picture.
Man, he's got all sorts of
camera.
stuff, right?
I see a picture. Not digital. We've got,
I'm going to scoot
Get in
up a
there.
little bit in the video.
and then kind of throw the rest aside when another lot came upon me, and then do the same thing there.
So what
So
he's
I
talking
was-
about here is he's talking about how he would buy a whole collection or a whole inventory of something, and he'd sell the stuff that he would flip fast, and then the rest of it he would put in storage because he knew the stuff he was buying was only going to appreciate in value or get more valuable the more time went on.
We were always doing more buying than selling, and that's how I got 5 storage areas filled with stuff. But I knew that the type of
Trying
who
to
knows
see.
which ones and games and stuff.
I've watched this video before.
Let's go through these sealed cassettes here. Looks like most of them are sealed, if not all. See if there's
not
any
sure
good
if I'm gonna
dollar
find
ones.
it. I might have
I
passed
went to
by
grab
it.
this box
He
because I
got a
saw a Rolling
toy,
Stone sealed cassette.
like an anime toy, I think. And back in the day when he got it, it was selling for $4 on eBay. And so now, 12 years later or whatever, it's selling for $55 on eBay.
Set in it, and then the box fell down where I couldn't reach everything. So I got a feeling my Rolling Stones is not going to be in here because it was.
Whoa, let's back up a little bit. He's got
And
more
on a
cassettes.
few of these,
Jimmy Buffett,
where I picked up
Star Point.
from the Smoky Mountains at the music outlet. I would have paid $1 a piece for these.
So he paid $1 a piece for those. So he paid $1 a piece for all the cassettes. Now, he's got them. A lot of them are, it looks like a lot of them are still sealed. So even with artists that aren't that popular, he's going to make a lot of money. He may have to price them down and not for a lot of money a piece, but they're going to sell. There's a buyer for them. Some people love vintage media. So I have so much respect for James because he he goes against the grain, and everyone says sell-through rate, and he's like, yeah, well, here's how you can make a lot of money not paying attention to sell-through rate too much. He just lists stuff. He lists cool stuff. And that is what it used to be. I've been selling on eBay for over 27 years. That's kind of what the glory days of eBay used to be like, but here he is still rocking it like 28 years after eBay started, right? So hats off to James. If you like cool stuff, if you want like the stuff he has all around him and the stuff he's unboxed, make sure you check out his videos, subscribe to his channel. And also, if you want to know what's going on eBay, like the problems, he does a lot of videos that focus on the problems that eBay's having. So it's really helpful to know when I have like one sale in 8 hours or 12 hours and I'm freaking out a little bit, to know that, okay, eBay's screwing with something and a lot of people are having that problem, and James is the channel to go to find that out. So okay, we've done the reseller reaction video. Again, My Boring Reseller Life is his channel. His website is redoptionagency.com, so check it out. You can see the 50,000 or more items that are in his eBay store, and he has really cool stuff. I mean, if you want to feel like a kid, Saturday morning cartoons and you're eating cereal, go check out James's store because he has some awesome stuff. Remember, guys, to buy low, sell high, and subscribe. And I appreciate you watching. We keep it real here. Thanks, James, for letting us hang out with you. And we'll see you guys on the next one.